This is our first afternoon in the stand. This afternoon we're hunting a private piece of property, 80 acres. This is kind of just an observation sit tonight. See where these deer are coming from. And see if we might have some luck. Maybe a big boy will come by. So you never know up here in Kansas. Dad's hunting the public land this afternoon. He's in a cedar spot that he's seen some big deer in the past. So fingers crossed we'll have some good luck, and thumbs up. It's November 5th, day number 2 for us here in Kansas. As you saw last night, we saw several deer. We had 2 bucks come in, kind of chasing some does around, so I think the younger bucks have started getting fired up. Haven't seen any big bucks from the stand yet, but we have several trail camera pictures of some nice bucks in daylight, so still early in the hunt. This afternoon we're hunting a new spot we have never hunted before here on public land. It's got this little area of cedar trees just above us that we think that's where the bedding is. And there's several trails coming right down through here behind me. About 20 to 40 yards. We're hoping those deer come off that bedding area and come down into this creek bottom. It's kind of a pinch point here, because down behind me this way, it's a big drop down to a creek bed. So these deer have to kind of funnel right through here. So fingers crossed we have some good luck and see some deer coming down through here. Dad's hunting about 400 yards down the creek from me, so hopefully we'll have some good luck. There's a lot of rub trees and pollens in here, so thumbs up, and we'll see what the afternoon brings. So we just had our first deer show up. It was a small 3-pointer, but it's good to see a buck used in the area. He came in just like we thought off this hill. Came down into these hardwoods and started eating acorns. And then he started moving down towards the river, headed to the agriculture field, so it's still pretty early. It's good to see a buck on his feet, so hopefully the big boys will get moving here pretty soon. Second day here in Kansas. we had a pretty successful hunt. Saw a 3-pointer and 2 does. They did exactly what we expected them to do. They came off that hill from that cedar thicket, came down into these hardwoods, so it's always fun to put a plan together and see it work how you thought it would. Like I said, Dad's hunting about 400 yards down this creek bottom. He saw a spike and a 6-pointer chasing a doe, so now that we've seen bucks each time that we've sat, and one of us has seen a buck chasing a doe, so hopefully it's just about to get started and the big boys will get up on their feet. Right at daylight, we had 2 does come out across the field from us. They worked their way down into this little gully and kind of went down away from us. And since this was the first morning I've kind of sat here, I was just kind of glassing around, and I noticed that there was a doe probably about 1,000 or more yards away across this prairie. And I was just watching her, and happened to look back behind me, and there was a big 9-pointer coming that we got pictures of actually last night, and we got one this morning of it, and he was actually headed the opposite direction from us. And so by the time I saw him, he was already in bow range. Got the camera on him, and he knew something wasn't right. I think he caught some movement, and he turned to go back the other way. I grunted at him, stopped him, and I think I made a pretty good shot. The arrow didn't go all the way through, but I think it's pretty good. I heard him run, and the last time I saw him running back behind me, and I heard a crash. And hold on 1 second, there's a deer. There's a big 4-pointer that we saw the other night back behind us. So anyways, we're gonna give him some time, and hopefully we'll have a good blood trail and find him. And it's only day 3 out of 14, so next up is Dad, so it's time to get him a deer up here in Kansas, and just enjoy the rest of our time up here. So thumbs up, and hopefully we have some good luck finding him. as you see, we're back up in the stand this afternoon. As you saw this morning, we had that nice 9-pointer come in, and we let him sit for about 2 hours, and went and looked for blood, found the arrow, and only about 3 inches of the arrow broke off. We went in the direction he went, and didn't find any blood for about 100 yards, and finally found some blood, very minimal blood. We trailed very minute specks of blood for about 3 hours. He never opened up, never had a good blood trail. After about 3 hours, we completely lost blood. It got down to be specks of millimeter-sized specks, and I just don't think I hit him very well after watching the footage. When I stopped him, his front right leg was back, and I think I nailed him right in the shoulder. And I got very little penetration on him, so I'm not even sure if I penetrated vitals or not. So fingers crossed he's okay, and I'm a little bummed out, but that's what comes with bow hunting sometimes, and just gotta keep trucking on. And I mean, I may have hit him a little high, but it should have been a good hit if I would have penetrated that shoulder. So hopefully he'll show back up, and we'll know he's alright. So, but here's to the next hunt, and fingers crossed we have some good luck. So thumbs up.